Papagena.
Potenti na boca!
This is the cinemas! Have some respect!
Ma che le cuore bupi? Frittata!
Hush!
Tomato! Look at you!
You again!
No! Milano, papadan, okay.
Wow! Ciao, shish! Pure manca la macchina!
That's it, buddy! You're out of here!
No!
Le bupis!
Ah.
Papi! Stopa!
Macarena, shush!
That's enough, fella! Move that ticket!
Les bupis!
Bello backtrack!
Macarena, la pure
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Peanut again. Out you go!
Toma la Macarena! Puja la Punjabi!
They do not pay me enough to deal with this baloney. Get up! Get out!
Oh, c'est les pouillards! Bayou pudding!
Oh, shh! Shush, shusha!
Snipa, les potes, snip,
Shusha! Stopa la Macarena!
Bow!
Okay.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Talks Too Much.
Oh, la potaine!
Hello!
C'est les slippers!
No, tocca tu!
Time to go, Gabby Goose.
Every one of us in is a shot at being sharp. Live on my
Some wedding face. I've got one for you.
Time to put your walking boots on.
Milano, papadan, okay.
Wow! Ciao, shish!
Mic's up.
Yep. Which will be going live out.
Oh, unusual, that's Rose. They...
Yeah.
No, it's still not showing on here.
There you go. It's now. See?
If it happens again, deactivate it and reactivate.
Oh dear. Yeah, so can we all hear and see now? Hopefully we've got everything back in order. Oh dear. Technical issues occasionally, I'm afraid. We do apologise. But yeah. So, sorry about that, folks. At least we've got it all sorted now. Yeah, for some reason or other, the camera decided to freeze and the sound decided to go. Yep, so, and then you got a lovely shot of Mrs. with her pink hair with no makeup. Yeah. See, I do live with a scary monster. But as I was saying, this thing is what I've been working on, and all the decals have been scratched and taken from different kits. So it's just still a fair bit more work to do on it yet. All the one bay doors got to go onto it, and the undercarriage doors. And a few other bits, and now one of the tanks. But that's not what we're not here for tonight. We were here to do Warhammer. Get that out of the way. Put you back over there. And we are carrying on with the Sentinel. Yes, I do have good technical assistance. But yet, you wouldn't believe it, she doesn't have a computer engineering degree or qualification. But I do. But mine's about 15 years out of date. She's more up to date on computers than I am. Even though I'm the one with the letters after me now. Hey, there we go. What happens? But yeah. So, we're here to do the Sentinel. Oh dear. So I do apologise for the hiccups at the start. Occasionally these things happen. But yeah, so we have had another arrival to the Ninja Mansion. And it is the Pavehawk. 135th Pavehawk by Academy. So that's turned up to the man cave today. So another new little member to the stash, and that will be getting built at some point, probably fairly soon, because I do like Pavehawk. So yes, he does have more letters after his name than I do. But so we'll go up to chat and see who's in now that we've actually got everything sorted. So first of all, we've got Sprue and Glue in. Good evening, David. Welcome to the stream. And then we've got Graham Corbett in saying, hi, Ross. Good evening, Graham. Welcome to the stream. And then we've got Marcus in saying, evening, Ross. Hi, David and Graham. Now, good evening, Marcus. And I hear there's been an auction you've been looking at again. We know what you've been doing. Not that I led you in any shape or way towards this auction, just because it might have 2 Swedish things in it. Oh well, these things happen. And then we've got Graham Corbett saying hi to Marcus, and then we've got David saying hi to Marcus, and we've got Graham, and then Graham saying hi to Sprue, and then Sprue saying hi Christine, and then everybody's going on about sound and mic and everything like that. Wait, turn your mic on. Yep, it's already on, but we just had the issues, but never mind. And then we've got Panzer Cat coming in. Well, should I say Panzer Pussy? Now that it's after 9 o'clock. So he's saying, wait, turn your mic on. And then we've got Kevin Stevens coming in and saying, hello, Ross, you have no sound again. Yeah, it does happen occasionally, mate. And we've got it sorted. Then we've got Sprue saying hi to Panzer and hi to Kevin. And you got and Jackie. Yep. And then we've got Kevin saying, evening all in Chatland. Good evening. And then we've got Marcus Brun saying, hi Panzer, Kevin and Jacqueline. And then we've got Kevin Stevens saying, hello David. And then we've got Jacqueline Crochet Art saying, evening everyone. And David says hello. Yay. Still got to find him a flat cap yet. But I will be finding him a flat cap at some point. And then we've got Sprunger saying, Mike. Yep, okay, fine. Yes, we know the Mike. Yes. And then we're saying, no shell, mate. Yep. Okay, yep. Lovely looking plane there from Marcus. And then I was maybe saying, bear with me, stream has crashed. And yes, it had, but there we go, got it sorted. And he said, we hear you here, and we see you too. Yep. Hooray! A female touch. Haha, enough said. Yep, she is the assistant. Well, she's the person who does all the technical crap. Stuff I don't know. So I don't care. Okay. And then we've got Marcus saying, laughing and thumbs up. And then after Kevin said, good job, you have a technical assistant. And there she is. And then we've got Panda Pussy saying, hi Sprue, Marcus, Graham, and Kevin. And then we've got Kevin Stevens saying hi to Graham. And then Graham saying hi to Panda and Kevin. And then Korra Pink saying, only because of my brother has more letters after his name than you. Yes, he does. A lot more letters. And then we've got Korra Pink saying hi all. And then we've got Marcus saying, nice chopper. It is indeed. Thank you very much. And then Graham Court saying hi to Korra. I got Marcus saying hi to Korra. And Kevin Stevens, I know why you had problems. You were still laughing at the picture. Yeah. And we got, I'm still resisting Ross. Yeah, I can't see you resisting for long because they're two Swedish things. One's a Draken, and it's a 48 and it's a Scour kit. And the other one's an STVR or STRV. And that's also in 135th, and it's a Trumpeter kit. And they're both quite good kits, and they're both at a reasonable price at the moment. Looks like a nice whirlybird. It is indeed. It's one. Academy's probably about the only one that actually does the 35th scale pay fork. So get that out of the way as well. And can we just look a bit bright there? I think I might just give me 1 minute while I just go and turn this back light off. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That looks bad now. Might just move that up the way a bit as well. There we go. So that looks bad now. Not so bright. Then you got Korra saying, whenever I'm stuck with PC stuff, I call my brother. Only reason I know what I do, lol. Yep, there we go. Sorry. So last week we got up to starting on the legs, didn't we? And what fun they were. Still got a bit more work to do on the legs. And we've got hopefully we're going to put some little bit more detail into them. And just other little bits that need sorting out, like the ball bearings on the actual feet, and then the base parts that we're going to do. And then we're going to start working on the body of the whole thing. Yeah, the camera just reset itself and done some weird things, and the mic had just done whatever. Probably been an update or something, knowing these things. So we will swap over to Dashi Cam or base cam, Mac Cam. There we go. And I suppose we can. Yeah, we will. Well, we are on Zoom. There we go. So hopefully we should be able to see a bit better. It seems to be missing a lot of the bench. There we go. That's a bit better. See a bit more of the bench. So that's the feet. as you can see. And we've got to make a decision if we want to put a little dude in this thing or not, because I think even with the armoured version, you can still see the little dude inside. So we're going to have to do him at some point. But we have got a choice. We can have a sad looking dude or serious looking dude with sunglasses on. With a helmet. Or we can have the sunglass dude, bald headed, and no helmet. Or we can have the dude with a Mohican. Interesting. So, okay. Now, I did make a hint of what sort of like colour scheme I'm going to try and do this to. Because I think I have somewhere in the stash some little Russian dudes in 35th scale. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to turn this into a little Ukrainian and Russian fight dude thing. Something along those lines anyway. So, just for a bit of fun, basically. I think it'd be quite interesting. I mean, it's something different, and I don't know, just because I can. With the Russian dudes getting blown up, I think that sounds like a good idea. Rather than one stood there with a little puddle around his feet, where he's peed himself, and he sees this coming at him. So we might use the actual dude with the Mohican for the actual driver of this thing. I think that'd be quite good. It's something different anyway. So, as I said, we've still got a bit more to do on this, because we've got now we've got the legs to set. We can take that off of there, because we do have the ball bearings there to paint, and we've got to do the underside of this at some point. So we need Aussie black metal, or shall we put a slightly different colour on there? Yeah, why not? As you see, there can be little hints of blue and yellow coming into this as well now, just to make it look a bit different. Seriously need to clean this brush. And here we go, we've got that's got enough. Camera's gone way too down, for way too low there.
You don't work on him.
Boom. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing now. This is a habit that I don't actually work on my mat, you see. And you forget that other people are trying to watch what you're doing. Can you grab my can out?
I'll turn down the gain on the knife anyway.
Or she also makes a good waitress as well, after technical support. So yeah, this I mean, I never actually intended this to be a Ukrainian type tribute build, but I thought, why hell not? It's as good as chance as any. Let's have a quick catch up on chat. And let's see. You got Marcus Brun doing 2 thumbs up, and then you got Scum Musing saying evening. Good evening, Muse. Welcome to the stream. And then we got Marcus saying hi to Muse, and you got Joel Grit joining us saying hello, Ross, and all in chat. Sorry, Ross, I came in on the end of something. Did you say you were getting a Mohican? Excuse my spelling. No, I don't think there's ever any chance of me ever having a Mohican ever again. That's the one thing. No, what it is, for the Sentinel, there is 4 little dude faces. You got 2 with helmets. One looking serious dude with all his face and his eyes and everything showing. You got another one with his sunglasses on. Then you got a dude with a bandana, no sunglasses, and a Mohican. And then you got a dude who's bald, sunglasses, and bandana. So it could be any one of them. The little dude for driving. I might go with the dude with the actual bandana and the Mohican though, just to be different. So, and as I said, Joe, this is actually going to be a tribute build for Ukraine. I think it's going to turn into one of them, I'm afraid. Purely unintentional, but it's going that way anyway. So I've just got to find the little Russian dudes I have somewhere in the stash. I know I have got some in there somewhere. Just a matter of finding them. Let's put this foot done. The other side done now. So what's everybody else been working on? I think you all know that I've been working on the Stratojet that was actually donated to me by a very good friend, because he doesn't build big planes by all accounts. And I'm trying to get the complete bomber for, or the main bombers that we used. So I've got the B1, I've got the B-52, the B2, B-29, all in 48 scale. And there's a few others that I would love to get in 48 scale. I mean, the Peacemaker, which is the B-36, I think it is. Sadly, it's like rocking horse poo. You don't see many of them coming up for sale, and when they do, they go for stupid money. So I'm hoping to find one of them at some point, but I'll keep looking. One day I will get one. I mean, in the 48 scale version of it, the P36 there is actually, or B36 I should say, it is a lot of I think it's vac form. So I'm going to at some point have a go at building a vac form kit. So that will be interesting. and a friend of mine is actually sending me a cheap cruddy one for me to practice on, because I've never ever built a backform kit, not ever once. So there's a friend of mine over in Canada that builds them, and he's known as the Daft Canuck because he builds backform most of the time. But I've managed to persuade him over to the dark side of where you buy normal kits. Okay, so that one over there. Let's see. Oh, I missed something here. Let's see. Go back up again. I've missed a load of chat. We got Kevin saying hi to Muse, Joel, Marcus saying hi to Joel, Kevin saying hi to Joel, and then Sprue saying hi to Muse and Joel, and then we've got Retro Rabbit Studios in. Good evening, Retro. Welcome to the stream. He's saying, hey everyone. And then we've got Jackie saying hi to Muse, and then Marcus saying hi to Retro. And Graham saying, I'm off, mate. Catch you later, mate. Take care, Graham. Speak to you again sometime soon. No doubt into the hangout at some point. I'll catch you in there. Then we've got Sprue saying hi to Retro. Marcus saying bye to Graham. Sprue saying hi night to Graham. And then Panzer Cat saying hi Muse. Hugs. And then Stormy Muse is waving. Panzer Cat saying hi to Jacqueline. Muse is saying hi to Panzer. Hugs. And then Panzer saying bye to Graham. And then you've got Jacqueline saying hi to Retro. Kevin Stevens saying hi to Retro. Panzer Cat saying hi to Retro. Jacqueline saying hi to Panzer. Joel Grit saying hi, Kevin Stevens, Marcus Brun, and Sprue and Glue. Marcus Brun saying bench the Saturday Shack, trying to catch up. Kevin, I did find the window the day after. Oh, you finally found that one, that's good. And then Kevin saying, yeah, Marcus, good on you. So that's the cat caught up. It's like today, I did pick up some munchies to have at the bench. And they were the Maynard's Bassett sour jellyfish. But sadly, they got scoffed at work. So they didn't actually make it back to the bench. And you got Joel saying hi to Retro Rabbit. Okay, so that's that part. Now, we want the yellow. So I don't know what I'm actually doing this for, but hey ho. I think it's looking good. See if we can get a bit extra light on it there. There we go. You can just see the little blue and yellow on the feet. So they'll probably stand out a bit more when I've done the base, hopefully. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I thought, well, it might as well do something with it, make it a bit more interesting. And this sort of idea came to me. Whilst I was musing it over, as they say. Yeah. Turn around. Yep, that one. Let's go do that bit now. Okay, this way around. Hopefully we can get these, at least get the legs finished tonight, because I might just put a little bit of rust onto it as well, just to around the joints. Yep, that's that one foot sorted. So we can see little yellow and blue on the feet there. So we've got them together. Which I'm getting a bit of a dry throat. Yeah. Funny. My special mix. Just needs a bit of stirring. Got a bit of a stick anyway. There we are. Come here. Go. Here we go. Now we've got in the central area here, we've got where the ball joint goes. So we've got to paint that area. One ball from the top edges of these. The in edges, I should say. And done. Okay. Need you let method. We got Panzer saying hi to Joe, and Joe saying hi to Panzer. Push that. You just on the inside of that one. I think that foot is near enough sorted. So that's one foot sorted out on that. There you go. So you can see the yellow and the blue for the Ukrainian flag on the feet. Slightly, just a little take there. Going to do the same on the other foot. Now I must admit this Avalon Sunset is an excellent yellow, and it's a very good base for if you're going to use a brighter yellow. Now, I don't really want a bright yellow. But later on there should be little patches of digital camo. Now they use this sort of colour yellow and a lighter one, I think, if I remember rightly. I looked on saw the vehicles on the news and that lot, and so I've just got to do a bit more research on that, because I will be doing some hand painting with little square things on this one, on this little dude. So once he got that pattern sorted out, I can then paint it onto it. But yeah, it's I think it's going to look pretty good. And I'm going to see if I can make up a little Ukrainian flag to get flown or draped across the front of it or something like that. I think it'll be an interesting little thing to do. Okay, now the back parts. Why I'm doing the back of these, I don't know, because generally they won't get seen. But I suppose it's just me knowing that they'll be done then. And I've just got, once it's dried up a little bit, I can do a metal base plate where they're all going, it goes around the feet. On both sides now, I think so. Nope, just that one there. There we go. Black metal again. It looks like we've got JC Bricks and Builds in. Good evening, James. Welcome to the stream. We've got Marcus saying, what's your next Warhammer adventure, Ross, after you've blown us away with Sentinel? Well, there is one other thing that I do have, well, there's a number of different things that I do have. I mean, but a lot of them have been done by everybody else. I don't know yet, to be quite honest. There is a joint project between yourself and me that we were going to do at some point, but that'll probably get covered on the Saturday stream because it's not going to be Warhammer per se. What else have we got buried down there? I think I do have a land speeder somewhere buried in here that I might have out building. Yeah, I know I've got a land speeder somewhere there, so I'll probably end up working on that at some point because it'll be done as a Blood Angels vehicle. So Roran can have one for his thing. And you got Marcus saying hi to James, and then James saying hi to Marcus, and you got Panzercat saying hi to JC, and then JC saying hi to Panzer, and you got Joel Britt saying hi JC Bricks and Builds. We just need a black. But as I said, I mean, hopefully, if I get the job I'm on finished, I will be treating myself, and yeah, I know it's the next thing I want is actually quite a bit of money, but it's worth it. I think it's a nice kit. I know that you'll want to know what it is. But I'm going to leave you in suspense. No, I won't do that. It is the Night Canis Rex. And it's going to cost me 95 quid. But that is could be my one treat to myself, I think. And then when I get the next job done, I'll be buying myself a new chair. Because the kids have killed me red chair, so I'm now back on my old chair. Because my red chair was actually beginning to hurt back even more than what it normally does. So yeah, it'd be the next thing to be bought is a new desk chair. I do spend a number of hours at it at my desk, so it is a bit of a priority really. And the good thing about it is I can actually write it as part as a tax write-off as well. It's part of the office supplies. No, Panzer, I wouldn't waste my money on a squig off. Especially when I know there's a number of people out there that have got their own 3D printers. And I'd rather pay them to print one off for me than to pay that sort of price. So that's that foot done. Now, so I'll do the little ball bearing parts in here. So we'll get that done. Do, 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 do. I've got a little bit of a this piece is underneath there. I'll get that done. Actually missed a little bit here. You've got the main shafts for these. Yeah, same on the other side. You got Marcus one. Canis Rex is pretty badass looking. He is indeed. That's why I've been after one for quite some time. And as I said, I will be getting one. That's one thing. And that'll be my end of job treat to myself. Then bits done. Okay. So now we've got that part done. I want to make these little pieces here stand out a bit more. So that'll be the next job. And there's a couple of plates on his knee, which we will be doing blue and yellow, I think. A couple of little plates there that are on the front. One there, one there. We need a bottom one blue. No doubt I'll have got this the wrong way round completely, but never mind. The same on this side. Yeah. You got Panzer Cat going shh, and then Marcus Brunn saying Panda, and then Kevin Stevens saying invest in a decent chair, Ross. It's well worth it. Being comfortable in our hobby, it certainly is. Especially now that I'm having more and more problems with my back, and I'm still waiting around for Quacks to get back to me on it. They're taking their sweet time as per usual. I don't want it to fully cover, so I want it to look almost as if it's like it's been splattered on. So that's his knee pads done. Okay, so as you can see, he's slowly coming together. More and more about where I want him to. So we've got his legs and his knee pads and everything coming along nicely. So it's now these little pieces here that I'm doing. Now, for this, I'm going to be using Balthazar Gold, which is almost like a coppery colour. Hopefully we'll see how it's going to go in a minute. I'm just coming up to... So yeah, I'm just going to go around this side like this. You can see roughly what it's going to look like. We've got a joint coming together. Yeah. I think it's reasonably up with it so far. I've just got to do the other side. No, I didn't. Yeah, if you get all the sides that you need to do, Russ. Now, this is the thing with me. I mean, I like to bring out as much detail in these kits as I can, because otherwise it just doesn't present a challenge. And that's one of the reasons why I pick certain things. It's nothing to do with whatever faction they're with, or one may be a bad guy, the other one may. You got Retro Rabbit Sir saying, switching to the TV, my cat had another episode, so he needs some snuggles. Oh well, I hope he actually get covers fully, mate. You've got Pants Cat saying, why stand when you can sit? Why sit when you can lay down? Why lay down when you can sleep? Old proverbs. Yeah. Then you got JC saying hi to Kevin. No, a bit of copper bit over here. This is basically the Balthazar gold is more sort of like coppery like than gold. Which is quite strange that they call it Balthazar gold, really. So I do have a Star Drake. At some point I will get it started, but it's one of those kits where if I'm not entirely happy about starting it, I won't. Because I do want to do it justice, especially with the Star Drake. I mean, I managed to get the sort of like see-through wing effect on me, one of my other figures. But the Star Drake is something that is definitely sort of like needs my full attention to do, and it's not something I'm going to intend to rush or do anything like that. Now it seems to dry out a bit. We've got the pads of the feet to do. Normally if I was doing it one of my normal colours, or the one of my armies, it would have been, these would have been gold. But because we're not, we're doing something completely different. This makes it a bit more interesting, but gives me more of a challenge to get something right, I think. Lucky enough I've got some debonder as well, otherwise I would be a bit snockered when it comes to getting these off the base. Problem is with debonder, you've got to be careful you don't take all paint off with it as well. I think that's the feet finally finished. Cat's fine-ish now. I mean, as much as a 21-year-old diabetic cat with a heart and kidney disease can be. They're like little seizures. He cries, he can't stand up for a little bit, or it's gas, who knows. Well, hopefully, as I said, he sort of like had a fair good innings by the sounds of it. But yeah, it's you do everything you can for all the little dudes. So I'm going to put you onto there. Oh, I need the leg pieces to do yet, haven't I, as well? Don't. And you see it's slowly like coming together. I just remember I've got the inside of the legs to do as well for the proper part. But I forgot all about them bit. Now I want this. Is that the olive green? I think it's the right one. Might not be anything. Yeah, or is it the other one? Definitely not that one. It might well be that one. Just can't remember which bloody paint I used the first time round. But we'll find out soon enough. There we go. Hopefully that should be the same colour. You got Marcus going, oh, that's heartbreaking when it happens. 21-year-old, that's respect right there. Right through. Yes, it is. A bit like my old dog, Ben. He lived till he was 18. Same as his dad. One of the hardest decisions I've had to make. Try to make the edges a bit here. It wouldn't surprise me if this build takes me a bit longer than it normally should do. Because I'm seeing other bits as I'm going along that I'd like to bring out the detail wise. And I will bring it out. That's something I enjoy doing. Do-do-do. Thing is, these are getting smaller and smaller what I'm actually doing. Bits, but I'm not trying to. It's because my glasses are actually bifocals. Because they've got a slightly little magnifying part at the bottom. And to be quite honest, they need to be. So that's one side done. We've got the other to do, and then the inside of the legs to be done. Yeah. And this is where using these airbrush paints can come in handy, because they generally just flow over these little tiny little pieces that you've got to do when you try and highlight things. But it becomes a lot easier to actually paint things. Oh, so that's the outside of the legs done. And you've got a bit of tidying up to do on the inside, and then paint these other sprockets here, or the mounting points there, to paint on the inside edge. But other than that, I think we're coming up together. It's slowly coming together to where I want it. So yeah, I'm a happy bunny when it comes to things like this. It's to say I can have fun is an understatement. Let's have a bit. Yeah, happy look at that so far. Okay, so we've just got the inner parts to do at some point. But next, what we'll do is we'll see if we can get some of this top frame bodywork put here. Oh, it's a little dude time. It's a little dude. We're going to have to give him a green uniform anyway. Okay, so we have a greeny uniform. That's the one I want. Yeah. There. Almost looks like he's got a little wristwatch on there. I might have to look at that more closely, as I say. That's the dude with the green uniform sorted. Out. Code. Let's tell me on. Oh. Oh, here's me. Oh. I need flesh colours. Oh, where are you? There you are. Oh. No, I very rarely use this one. It's an army painter. War paints, and it's barbarian flesh. Now, that one I very rarely use. But it does give a sort of a dark, rich colour tone to the flesh on the figure I'm working on. Now I was going to use the bloke with the little bandana. And you can never marry, you can. So we're going to be doing that little fur, little dude. Okay, that's his base coat on the face done. So, as you see, it's gone reasonably well. What Michael Nevin just joining us saying the hardest decision in life you will ever make is to put down a family member. The one that has always been at your side, comforting you and never judging your faults. Very true. Okay. And I keep wanting to chop these sprues up, but I can't because the missus wants them. But what I can do is take all the edge off that I'm not going to be using, and they'll go into the spares bag. That's it. And where's his CD? There it is. Oh, I've got some switches and some gauges on the inside of some of these. Could be interesting. Okay. Well, it's getting close to an hour and a half. So, I think I'll be there for a minute. Well, we've got to a point really where before I start doing anything else, oh, excuse me, and my back is beginning to play me up a little bit now, so you'll have to excuse me, but I'm gonna probably call it a night on that so far, because that's where we've got up to. And we've got the little dude painted, and we're gonna have him in his chair next time round, I think. So I've just got to do, probably during the week I'll just do the inside edges, just to here and here, and that the ball joints. So I'll get them done over the next couple of days or so, and yeah, we'll go and see how it turns out from there. So again, it's a slow progress, I know, but enjoyable. So I'm going to come up to face cam. Oh, dump. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, leaning down on me. Oh. I mean, this chair I'm using is actually fabric back, so it does support me a bit when I've taken the lumbar supports from my other chair and put them onto this one. So they do help, but not brilliant. So there we go. Michael Nevin saying, try an X chair, Ross. Expensive, but well worth the money. I might have to have a look at it. And then you've got Marcus Brown saying, cheers for the stream, Ross. Much appreciated. You're welcome. And I do hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry about the little hiccup this morning. Well, this evening, so when we first started. These things do happen occasionally. Can't do anything about it. So there we go. But I will be on again on Saturday. And hopefully we should have Marcus with us again. So we'll be carrying on with the Shackleton build. Even though he's probably jumped ahead of me at the moment. Because he's probably put all his windows in and put his fuselage halves together. And probably built half the exterior of his kit. But me, I'll just basically put it to one side. But I'll catch up with him. I will. But yeah, so that's that one all sorted. And oh, the other thing I have been playing around with during the week, and has now been completed, bar the navigation lights on the wings, is the Airfix Shackleton. And I quite enjoy doing this. I mean, it was sat in the box for about 3 years now, and finally got the damn thing completed. So yeah, it'll go well with the other 2 Shackletons that are going to go join it. So, and the props do actually work, which is quite surprising. So I've just got the wing thingamajiggies to do, the navigation lights, and then that's that one completed. Marcus is saying need a head start. And then Michael says, sorry, I was late, doctor appointment for the wife. See you next time. Yep, very much so. As I said, on Saturday, I'll be there again. So hope you come and join us then. And Mike was also saying very nice Shackleton. So as for tonight, we'll say night night, take care, stay safe, and happy modelling. Bye bye for now.